Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. The Indian game begins by controlling the important e4 square with the knight, rather than a pawn. c4 builds a strong center by controlling the important d5 square and creates a square for the knight to come to c3 without blocking the c-pawn. e6 opens up a line for the dark squared bishop and prepares to castle quickly, while preparing to push a pawn to d5 and recapture with a pawn if captured. And c3 develops the knight to fight for the e4 square and to control d5. In the Nimzo-Indian defense, bb4 pins the knight on c3, preventing it from moving or protecting e4, and threatens to trade, disrupting white's pawns after bxc3. qc2 defends the knight on c3 and continues the fight for the e4 square. d5 takes space in the center and attacks the c4 pawn. exd5 captures the d5 pawn and attacks the e6 pawn. exd5 recaptures the pawn on d5 and controls the e4 and c4 squares. bg5 develops the bishop and pins the knight on f6. h6 attacks the bishop on g5, forcing it to retreat or capture the knight on f6. bxf6 captures the knight, attacks the queen and attacks the g7 pawn. Takes back. This kicks an opposing bishop. This is an equal trade. Recaptures. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. This prepares the bishop for development. It is the last book move.